Hello students, today we are going to discuss about experiment number 4. Implement any two gates using data flow and behavioral model from subject VLSI 22062 by Mrs. Prachi Kalpande. So now here you can see, so the very first step in VHDL coding is using the software is to open, to edit and to write the program. So that is to give the name, entity name, and which is done as shown here. So I have already opened the VHDL program code using the entity name as it is shown here, and its source code is also shown here. So the next step, here you can see the source code. So you have to click the source code, right click, and then here you can see the new source code. Click on that, and after that we have to select VHDL module and give the name. So here it is shown. Then next, then here you have to describe the inputs of the entity. So here we have already described the inputs of the entity of AND gate. A, B are the input and Y is the output. Then next is, after clicking that, you will enter into this window. Here you have to edit the program, that means you have to write the program. So for the very first thing is library declarations. So it is already done here, and the program is written here. Entity and is, and then the ports are declared, and then architecture is declared here using data flow model. So inside the begin you can see Y is assigned as A and B semicolon and data flow. So this is the overall VHDL code editor. The next step after writing the program is to check the syntax. So here you can see here, so we are still in the implementation mode. So down here you can see the synthesis. So you have to do the syntax checking in the synthesis. There also you can do that. Here you can see check status, it is down there, and you can check the state, check if any mistake is there. And after that you have to go to simulation. Up above you can see, after clicking the simulation, then here it is shown simulation, and then go on the VHDL code, and there you can do the behavioral check status. So here you can check the syntax of the behavioral model which you have written, of the model which you have written. So after that once it is right, it is successful, then you have to simulate, that means check the output. So here it is shown that you have to click on the simulation, and after simulation this window will be opened. Now in this window you can see here the waveforms. So you can see the input A, input B and output Y. So input A, the inputs are given, and the output waveforms you can see here. Now to give the inputs, you can check when A is 0, B is 1, output Y is 0. So these waveforms are generated. So this is how one by one inputs you have to give, and then the output will be generated in the form of waveform, and you have to verify it using the truth table. So this is the next input, A1, B 0, the output is 0, Y is 0, and the last A1, B1, the output is 1. So this is the output of the AND gate using data flow model. Now next we are going to implement AND gate using behavioral model. So again you have to do the same procedure. Open the new project, give the name, and then go on doing all the procedures for VHDL code, and then the entity, they'll ask for the port inputs. So after giving the port inputs, this is the editor window you will get, and here as you can say the library declarations are there, the entity which you have already declared before, and the architecture is there which is empty. So here you have to write the program within begin and end. So this is the program in behavioral model, that was in data flow. Now this is behavioral model. As you know that behavioral model totally depends upon the truth table. So here you can see, so begin, then process A and B, and if A and B is equal to 1, then output is 1, else output is equal to 0. And if end process and behavior. So this is the program. Now the now the next step always after editing the program is to check the syntax error, if any. So here you can see in implementation down there is synthesis XST. So you have to click that synthesis, and in there you will get the check syntax, and you have to click that, and if any error is there you will be able to find it out. Otherwise if there is no error, then the successful will be shown down there. So here you can see check syntax, click that, and once it is successful, completed successful, so here you can see green color mark will be shown. And after checking the syntax, you have to go to the simulation above. So go to the simulation above and then check for the behavioral, and if it is also right, then go for simulation procedure. So after simulation, this window will be opened. This is the window where you have to give the inputs. You can write the test bench, and then all this output will be generated. Otherwise one by one inputs also you can give it here. So as you can see, now initially value is u and 0. That means initially I haven't given any inputs. So to give the inputs one by one, if you don't write the test bench, then this is the procedure. Here you can see, right click any of the input and then force the value. There you have to put the input. So I put here 1. So A will be 1 here, apply, and then OK. Likewise you have to do it for B also, input, and then you have to click run. As you can see here, run, and once you do the run, then the output will be generated. So here you can see when input A is 0, B is 0, output is 0, and likewise all the inputs, if you go on giving, the outputs will be generated. So this is all about the experiment. Thank you.